Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please no derogatory comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
When you don't have a wife and they still give you condition, something is not hard enough. And what now baffles me is the advice of the anchor and the way he quickly went and said, "Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin, ẹ fẹ́ yàwó méjì, ẹ fẹ́ mẹ́ta." You guys just want to continue to create poverty in Nigeria. Eh? How many of these men that have 3 wives, 4 wives are taking care of their children? It's a question, no? At this time, to take care of children is very expensive now. Kọ́n mẹ́ta, kọ́n mẹ́rin. Is he going to be the one to take care of them? And if Ẹ̀gbọ́n,
ẹni tó délé dè kílẹ̀ ńlá kọjá bàbá mi. Lóòótọ́ ó ti gbilẹ̀ mọ́ra ṣùgbọ́n àdáníkẹ̀sùn àdáníkẹ̀jì náà ni. Ta ni bá yín dáná sà?
ó ti mọ́ra àdáníkànsùn àdáníkànjì. Obìnrin, and this is what women manage for years, living alone. Women manage this very well, living alone for years. How many years no fi bàbá lẹ̀ tó bàbá sọ àdáníkànsùn àdáníkànjì?
Gáàsì là ń lò ní ìsìn bá ti sáré.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ra nǹkan ládùúgbò nǹkan sà.
Láìlọ́ náà la máa lọ rajà.
Good.
I always say something. As we lay our bed, so we shall lie on it. At 72, you have children. You have children. Somebody said Adeka should move. That is the life he chooses. Nobody is saying he should not choose his life. You say your concern is for him to be hardworking so that he will not depend on the wife or the children. This Baba too is not depending on the wife and the children. Baba has his house. Please, power tap. Eba mi share. Baba has children. Baba has his own house. In fact, he said one of his apartments, he left it blank. He has another house. So Baba has 2 houses. So Baba's case is not as if Baba is hungry. You see where so many mistakes some of you men make. And I know the kind of men that make such mistakes. Those are the proud men that are so full of ego. The next thing, I've seen a man saying, I don't care to see my children in old age. That I've done my will. I have done my, no, not will. Will. I have done my funeral arrangement. I have done this. If I buy, let them carry me and go and bury me. I said, do you know when you are going to buy? He said, it doesn't matter. I said, the time is coming. You don't even know what. Every one of us, including women. So it's not about men. Women to fall sick. Women know. They know the importance of children in old age. That is why we don't play with them. That is why we don't joke with them. We are a dependent being, naturally as women. And it's favoring us in old age. Men are independent beings. And they don't know it gets to a stage, they have to slow it down. You are talking about money. Can money equate children? Can money equate family? Let him be hardworking more than that. Let him be the Neduoko. Only the likes of Neduoko can use money to hold a woman. You think all those women in Neduoko's life and they are there for love? No. They are there for the inheritance. Of course, they will take care of them. So if you can have that kind of money to hold a woman and use your money to marry them, fine. So maybe you are right on a path. But what is the joy of your old age when your children do not come near you? They don't matter. You don't care for them. That's not a good mindset. And that's why we have a lot of damaged people. People just give birth. They don't care, they don't love. All they care about is that, Tomo Ubashikini Koko Malo. Why did you have them in the first place? Your children don't matter. Their feelings don't matter. Their love don't matter. Thank you for the diamond. Thank you. Who gave me that diamond? Hello, share evangelist. Also to watch TikTok ni baba mi. Thank you. The love of those children don't matter to you. Then why do you have them? If a man can be saying just have money, that means I can categorically say pé ọkùnrin tó bá fi irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ síwájú can never ever devote time for their family. And we have men, they don't have much. This is how they have with their children, and you will see them now. They don't have nothing, they don't have much, but they are like this with their wife and their children. And you see them in old age with their not having much, enjoying. The children are surrounded, they are more happier than that one that has money. Many men, they have money, they are not happy. They have money, they have a wife in the house, but you know what do? Because the children are far from them. They are not happy. Is it all about money? If it is all about money, don't marry then. Make your money and your job. That is where many men make mistake. They focus on the job. I said it earlier. I said, where was this man when the children were growing up? The years of bonding that was necessary and very important. Where's the bonding when those children were growing up? Because man is chasing money. It is my money that matters. It is getting money that matters. Once I have the money, I can do and undo. Once I have money, I can marry any woman. And that is why many of you marry women that we saw a video, a billionaire on his spying bed. The two wives were fighting over him. They don't even care that the man was spying. Paraman yoya. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ kíá. Ipa rẹ̀ ò yá. Wọ́n jà lórí ẹ̀. That is for you to know the mindset of a lot of women. Most of these women, most women marry for money. It is you men that you don't know. They don't marry you for love. They don't marry you to care for you. They marry to escape poverty. Some marry to get as much as they can from you. Some marry to use you. And that is why you will see them. By the time you finish taking care of their children for them, that is when they remember you did something years ago. Form bond with your children, irrespective. Either you have good relationship with their mother or not. My own message in this video, form bond with your children. You don't form bond with them, trust me, the loser, there's no matter how much you spend on them, no matter the sacrifice you've made, no matter how you have worked, at the end of the day, you will lose. You may not lose financially, but you will not see these children around you. Where is that? What is the essence of our money? When the children we have labored for, the children we brought into the world, the children we are taking care of, at the end of the day, don't want to see us. I don't know how men think, I am speaking as a woman, and I know there are so many men out there that will never joke with their children. There are many men that are not married to the mother of their children again, but the bond is there already, and they call each other regularly. But many men too, a larger percentage of men lose out because they do it wrongly. Why do you think a woman is forming bond with their children? It's for future. So what stops you doing the same? Devoting time for them. Making sure you are close to them. Many of you don't even know more. So go and ask men who are really into this thing that are doing it right. Some of them, when their children, girl child, see menstruation, it is the father they will tell, not the mother. It is daddy, excuse me, it is daddy they will go and meet. Daddy, I did this. They will not say their daddy is not a woman. It is the bond that man has formed with the child. And we have many that does not even know what is going on. All they do is that they've left money. One son law odoru. In the process, no one to ma ba yaja níwájú àwọn ọmọ. If you are getting married to a woman, or you are married and you're married and is still young, and your marriage can still be salvaged, make one decision. If you are still young in your marriage and your marriage is still okay, make one decision. Never, ever, as a man, I'm talking to the men now, the women will provoke you for a purpose. You know why? Thank you. The women will provoke you. Women are very, very tactful. They know how to stir up sentiments. They know how to get people on their side. Ordinary cry. They were shele for me. You don't do anything, no. Now because now just argue. She no agree with your arguments. They were shele for me. With all my love for you, what did I do? Is to, especially when she knows the children are around. That is when she will remember to cry. Never give her that room. You know why? Make a decision. Never argue in the presence of your children. That is a number one rule to get your children's hearts for you. Never give your woman, never give her that time, an opportunity to argue with you in the presence of the children. If she wants to, change it for her and turn it to a joke if the children are around. When the children are not around, you can say your mind to her the way you want to. Women use that tactics. So hold this by your left hand. When she wants to start with the children around, turn it to a joke and say, come on, babe, the children will look and say, but daddy is playing with you. Why are you doing this? She's the one they will look at and say, why is mommy doing this? Why is mommy doing this? Use that tactics. Women use that tactic. They use that style to get the children to themselves. And that is why the children tends towards them more than you, despite all your efforts to make sure the home is okay. Never, ever argue with your wife or fight her in the presence of in the presence of those children. She will want you to do that to prove a point to the children because she has motive for the future. Because she has plan. Because she needs to let the children see you as the bad one in that marriage. Of course, it takes two to tango before anything can happen. Before a man will get angry. Before a man will lift his hand. Before it will get to shouting issues. Before the man will start talking somehow. Something must have happened. Must have started somewhere that both of you did not handle well. That was one thing I tried to do. Never argue in the presence. A normal woman should even do it without a man, without somebody telling her. A woman that does not want to destroy a marriage, that does not want to destroy a man, that does not want to destroy the future of a man, will never fight you when the children are around or when an outsider is around. Tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin tó lójú tì. Obìnrin tí ò bá lójú tì ló ń bá ọkọ ẹ̀ jà ní gbangba. Obìnrin tí ò bá lójú tì ló ń exchange ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkọ ẹ̀ in the presence of others. And she has a reason. She wants to make people see you as a rubbish man. She wants to make people see you as irresponsible. She must have been telling people about you. Pé báyìí ló ń ṣe, báyìí ló ń ṣe, and she will want to do it in their presence for them to see you as she has painted you. You are the one. If you are not a man that can guide your emotions, your anger level, cannot control your anger, you are finished. Ibi tí obìnrin tí ń rí yín mú nìyẹn. Ibi tí weakness yín wà as a man, because kò sí ọkùnrin tí ò ní ego. Kò sí. Kó jẹ́ ọkùnrin tó timid, when it comes to challenging their ego, it will rise. You can't stop it. Bí Ọlọ́run ṣe dá wọn ni. It is their own makeup. When it comes to that ego, no matter how poor the man is, no matter how timid he is, no matter tó bá dé stage challenging their ego, it will rise. And when it rises, they forget themselves. They don't know, they don't even remember where they are. They don't remember who is around. All they know is that you are challenging me. I have told examples of animals that I was breeding in those days. The male animal, you dare not challenge them. It is the same thing with animals, though. You dare not challenge any male animal. I was doing piggery then. So the piggery, the boa, we call them boa. Somebody said, but what of men that like doing that? Then kò ń ṣọkùnrin nìyẹn. Kò ń ṣọkùnrin gidi nìyẹn. Ọkùnrin gidi ò ní jà níwájú ibi téèyàn wà. Àwọn ọkùnrin kan wà. You know, that's another topic we can treat again. Some men, I have a couple of videos sent by somebody I won't mention who is into divorce cases that we talk regularly. The way I see some men, the way some men act when they record them, I don't know what triggered them. I don't know how they start. But a man that can lift up their hands, I don't consider them as men. You need to control your anger. That is what makes you a man. You need to take your clothes and walk away. So when I was doing the piggery business, this boa, those boa, the animal, the male one, we call them boa. The female, we call them so. So or so, I can't remember now. So the boa, you cannot challenge them. Oh. If you want to put them together, they first take control of their territory. Once you take them from one room to put them in another room, immediately they are entering that room, you will see the hair on the back of their body. Sorry. The hair on the back of their neck. That hair will stand up. The hair will stand up. The hair will stand up one. Our form lenu. Our form. What the animal is trying to do is to say, I am in charge. I am taking control. I am the one that will take control in this room. And once the female sour see them with that hair, they will quickly take reverse. They will move back, and they will go and stay in the corner and be looking at this. But okay, the king has come. So it is with men. A woman that allows a man to take control, to be the king, you cannot challenge men. Especially when they know, when they want something. The only thing you can do is to, at that point, don't argue. Just calm down. So, thank you for the card. Thank you. So, ọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin àti obìnrin is a long thing that a lot needs to be learned. We didn't have the opportunity when we were growing up. And that is why we are seeing many things we are seeing today. In those days, in the days of old, before a woman would go and marry, they would have given her some training. The mother, some women would train her. This is how you do. I think they still do it in Calabar. I'm not sure. I think they say they still do it in Calabar. I'm not too sure. This is how you do. This is what you do for your husband. But they always fail in those days to tell a man how to be with a woman. That is what has given birth to what we are seeing today. That we have been seeing years past and we are seeing now. They train the women how to take care of men. They don't tell the men how to be patient, how to comport themselves. the words to say when a woman is misyanning. Ìran obìnrin, just like a man, it is in their DNA to have that ego and control and be in charge. It is in the DNA of a woman to do this. It is in the DNA of a woman to be petty. It is in the DNA of a woman to be a drama queen. When a man becomes a drama king, he has become a woman. Obìnrin ló ní drama. Drama belongs to a woman. It's in their gene, it's in their hormone. It is in the hormone of a woman to act. When their hormone rises, the woman can start, you're not because you should just feel like crying. Only at that point, you just say something. Tí o fẹ́ kún, ababu sẹ́kún ni wọ́n ló pa wọ́n lẹ́kún. It's because nǹkan kan ti trigger láre. Hormones ẹ̀ kan ti ṣe bákan. They just push people. They train the woman. When you get to the husband house, kneel down for him, take care of him, do this for him, do that for him. And remember in those days, nígbà yẹn, when you were online, in those days, nígbà yẹn, remember the women are not exposed. They are not educated. They are not well-traveled. They are yes women. Whatever they say, either good or bad, yes, honey. The women of today, the world is revolving. You cannot take a woman of today and treat her the way our mothers and fathers were treated. You cannot talk to her. They have made them to know in Beijing that they have a voice too. Sometimes let her talk her talk. Listen. If you listen finish, you have a right to say, bad you. We will talk later. If you don't know what to say then. Than to argue with a woman and you start exchanging words. Because somebody mentioned now that some men do it. You start exchanging words. You will see some couple abusing themselves. And that àṣìgbé, you still want to climb back. You still want to climb nǹkan tó ṣìgbé. Edimu ẹniyẹn. The day you realize a woman is àṣìgbé or your ọkọ is àṣìgbé, what do you want to do with such person again? Níjọ́ tó bá ti jábọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ pé àṣìgbé lẹni tó fẹ́, kó tó lè pé láṣìgbé, ó ní nǹkan tó rí. Before you can call the person àṣìgbé, there must be something you see. That means you regretted ever marrying that person. Then there is no need staying together. The words we say, that couples say to each other, is what is damaging their relationship more than even finances. The way they exchange words and talk anyhow when they are upset. Because I don't think somebody will just wake up. I will be stopping very soon. Somebody will just wake up. You have 6 children. And all these 6 children don't want to see you. Kí ló dé? 6 children, long, including grandchildren. Even the husband of those children, 2 of them know that these children don't want to see you. And they can knock order and talk to their wife. Oh, yeah, Lord, or daddy. Carry the wife inside the car and say, let's go to daddy. None of them could see any solution. See that the man has to come to social media and be saying, "Koti mori niyen ba mi dasi, kon be dasi kini yen, kon be dasi family." When Baba Abeji came out, how many of you remember Twins Love? Please, if you remember Twins Love, kindly tap on YouTube and Facebook. Let me see your love sign. Twins Love or a yes. How many of you remember Twins Love? Till today, Twins Love Baba came out on social media. BBC carried the news then. They interviewed him. He was trying to talk about how they left him and all that and blah, 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 blah. Till today, the woman said, we don't want to have anything to do with you. Till today. Till this moment. Despite all the social media interference, intervention, I was one of the people that begged the woman, say, "Bàbá Abeji dárí jọkọ ẹ̀. Tó o bá ti ẹ fẹ́ wọ́n jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ ní relationship pẹ̀lú ẹ̀." The woman said no. And she's told her story. Nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn. We cannot tell her how to hurt. We cannot tell her how to decide whatever she wants to do. She said no. We cannot embrace you back. After how many years? The children are almost 30 years. You left me with these children when they were young. You are now coming back now to come and do what? The children even said, no, we don't want to see. It was even the children that were using their mama to do pepper them for their papa. What other agony can a man go through? What other shame, embarrassment can a man go through for your children to be taunting you, doing pepper them for you on social media? The children you born with your brokers to be doing pepper them for you while you are still alive, just because of some little sacrifice that is needed to keep the family together. There is nothing in this life. There is nothing in this life that does not require sacrifice and a price. Keeping family together requires price, but not at the detriment of your life. Keeping family together takes time, takes your time, demands a lot. If you are not ready to give into it, don't start. It requires your time, your energy, your money, your patience. Sometimes you behave like mumu. It requires you bonding with those children, most especially. Ọkọ lè kọ̀yàn. It is okay. Ìyàwó lè fìyàn sílẹ̀. Ìyàwó lè yá lọ. It is okay. But those children, keep them close. Those children, form bond with them. You saw when Mama Mohbad's case came up. I told her point blank. I said, Mama Mohbad, you have lost it finally. You left your children. Who does that? For 15 good years. You now suddenly come back when the child start making money. And you say, yeah, Mohbad. Nibo. When it comes to a man, a woman, I say the same thing. You cannot abandon a child. You cannot maltreat a child. You cannot disconnect from a child. And later on in life, you want to connect back. You want to reconnect. The connection cannot work. You will be like a stranger in their lives. You will be like somebody they just meet on the road. Stay on your own, I stay my own. The trust to bring you close will not even be there. You don't abandon people when they need you and come back and you want them to embrace you fully. It doesn't work that way. It is not magic. It is something that has to be practiced. It's something that has to be done. Thank you. Somebody just got Sharon Smith just got the 2 gifter badge. Thank you, Sharon Smith. You abandon your children. You don't form bond with them because you are busy. You are a man. You are a kinikon or a woman. It's coming back to you. The child will never embrace you with love. The child will never see you as he's supposed or she's supposed to see you. And unfortunately, we all, women, men, we will get to that stage. We will get to that point in life. It is just natural that we get to that stage and that point in life where they will take charge. The way we have been in charge of their lives when they were younger. So at that point, you see that your money does not matter when they are supposed to take charge. Because you can never tell. The reason being that nobody knows tomorrow. None of us. Women, men. When we are talking about this, I'm talking to every one of us. We don't know what tomorrow holds. It's because we don't know what tomorrow holds that we have to do today very well. We do good today so that tomorrow can see us well. We can meet tomorrow well too. If you don't do today good, tomorrow you will not meet it well. It's a simple logic. What we sow today, we reap tomorrow. I know there are exception cases, so I don't want anybody feeling I gave him my best, I tried all my best, it wasn't just working. I know there are vindictive women. And these are cases where men, if you find yourself with vindictive women, this is when it is necessary, go for another woman. And make sure the next one, you take your time, you study her, you know her, before you do the commitments. So that it won't be the same thing you will find yourself. You won't find yourself in the same place you are running from. And that is why some men, I know a man, he has married 5 times. 5 good times. He don't marry. And those 5 good times, now all the women, if they talk, say they're no good. Now all the women, if they complain, say they're no good. How can all the 5 women be bad? It's not possible. There is something you are doing wrong. It is like the case of a woman too, who married the first husband. Nobody say the man die. She married second one. Nobody say he die. He can't marry third one. No, there is something that woman is not doing good. And I agree, some people will fail once, twice, and get it right the 3rd time or the 4th time. It is possible. But you have to learn from your mistake as you are going into another one. Either as a second wife, as a 3rd wife, or divorce to remarry another one. There must be something that causes your wahala where you are coming from. We have a lot of divorces now. There must be something, so this should be helpful to them. There must be something about where you are coming from. There must be something that caused you what you didn't do right. There must be something that got you to the point whereby you need to go for another one. And this is for a man and a woman. So if you are going for the next one, if you have to go, if you have to learn from your mistake and apply it. And make sure it doesn't repeat itself in the next one. Or else you will be a serial divorcee. Yeah, we have serial divorcee at the end of the day. But one thing with women is that once a woman try 2-3 times, it no work, woman go close door, you no go try again. But men, you see this man, he said, I'm the only one living in the house, so I have to go and buy this, I have to go and buy that, I have to do this. And yet, I am tired. A woman will not complain of cooking. A woman will not complain of cleaning the house because that is the nature of women. But men, it is not the same. Some men, they can do it without caring. They will take care of their house. They will do everything and they can stay alone. They have so conditioned themselves that they can live by themselves. Maybe for now. But later, if you get to a stage, you want somebody beside you. Serial divorcee like Mercy. You want somebody beside you, want a friend, beside you. So at that stage, you just have to adjust yourself. Look at only thing about Shubu, I will be to Timbo. One ọmọdé Shubu away. Tagbalagba ba Shubu away. Ọmọdé lo Shubu to wo wájú. Agbalagba will look at the back and say, what did I do wrong? Where am I coming from? What are those things that I didn't do right? What are the mistakes I make? The choice I made? Did I make a choice based on beautiful woman without looking at character? Did I make a choice of woman that I was reading somewhere under a post yesterday where a man was complaining that the woman that he married to was not educated, that the woman is nice, very patient, and he said he doesn't, even though they have 2 children together, he's tired of the marriage because he feels that the woman is not matching up to her. And I was very glad this particular response came from a man. One man now wrote, he said, this is how you men put yourself in trouble. And tomorrow, you will say women are bad. Now you have gotten yourself a patient woman, a woman that gives you peace, a woman that is doing everything. And since you marry her, you say you have seen progress. But you are basing your love for this woman on education and achievements. He said there are many educated women out there that cannot stay in husband's house. Now you have seen one because she has OND, but you are talking about a woman who is doing well in her business. It is just because you feel she cannot interact in English language very well. She's not, doesn't match up to your class. But you saw her before you marry her. This was coming from a man. He said, men, this is where you get problem. And at the end of the day, you blame it on the women. The man now said, why don't you upgrade her? The man said the woman doesn't want to go back to school again and all that. Okay. There are other ways you can tush her. People will not know she's not that educated. There are many women that are secondary school older today. You will not know when they speak. Get her a teacher to tutor her in English and she will be fine. At least not as if she didn't go to school at all. She went to secondary school, OND. Is her English that is that bad, that is exposing her? Get somebody to teach her English. There will be something that is lacking. But you may want to go for, oh, she has to be tall, she has to be beautiful, she has to be this, she has to be that. At the end of the day, you go carry waiting past you. I'm not saying educated people are bad. There are educated people, rich, that are humble. And there are people that are not even educated. Those are like local champion. And then they get mouth. If they give you mouth like this, okay, I'll be stopping now. Thank you for reminding me. If they give you mouth like this, you go shake. Take time to study people you want to be, you want to spend your life with. We are talking about your life. Remember, it is not only emotions you are taking in there. You are taking your investments. You are taking your life. You are taking your emotions. You are taking your psyche. You are taking a lot into that relationship. Take your time, study them. Don't be in a hurry. Don't let them hurry you. And, I know sometimes you can't get to know people fully. We get to know each other as we start living together. I should continue. I am tired. We have to get to know each other as time goes on. But there are some basic things you will have noticed about somebody you are dating. And you should not overlook. So we'll talk about this again. Once in a while like this, every evening, I will come on TikTok and YouTube and we talk on relationship, talk on pastor in the morning, but not every time. Please, I wanted to cancel this, but I will try as much as I can. And on this note, I really have to go. Men, please learn from this. Learn from this seriously. A lot of men are going through this, and I have actually pitied them. A lot of men that have labored to take care of children and everything. At the end of the day, these children have been taking care of them. And I want to plead to women. Let me use this to round up. Women, please, I want to plead to you. I've always been saying this. You see that man that you say has offended you. I agree he has offended you. I